Hi BookTube! My name is Sarah and welcome to the Bookish Knitter. Today I'm coming to you with a daily reading update. Today is Friday. It is April the 19th. Happy Friday, everybody! Yay! The weekend is pretty much here. So super stoked. I love Fridays. So, yeah, great to sit down and talk to you guys today. I got some bookish stuff to talk about. For yesterday, for those of you who, may or may not have seen yesterday's video, I did have to go in and get two vaccines done. I got one in each arm. I feel fine. I was just really, really tired yesterday. My arms were a little sore, but that's really about it. So I ended up taking some Tylenol and it was fine. Everything was fine. I didn't even have a fever, thankfully. So, I mean, it could still happen over the next few days, but as of yesterday, I was fine. So that's great. And I did get the question in one of my comments, and I just wanted to address it in case anybody else was wondering but didn't comment. Yes, we do fully get vaccinated as children here, 100%. I got all of these pretty much as a child, my proper vaccine schedule that you are supposed to do with children. But because I am pre-transplant, because I am going to, at some point, be going on the heart transplant list, very good possibility it could be as soon as this fall, they need to make sure all this is done. There is guidelines set out by Health Canada for people who are going to have organ transplant, that these are all the vaccines that they should have. And in case there's any question, just give it again. It's not going to hurt anybody. And I am of the school of thought of get yourself vaccinated. I'm sorry. I'm not going to get into the whole vaccine discussion, but get yourself vaccinated. It's the smart thing to do. It's for yourself, for your family, and for your community. That's my 2 cents. I'm getting off that soapbox because I am vaccine supporter 100% because have you heard of anybody getting polio lately? No. Because we've all been vaccinated against it. I said that was on John Oliver years ago that he did on vaccines. It's like you see nobody posting on Facebook, like, oh gosh, darn, got that polio again. So yeah, sorry, little vaccine humor. But I feel fine. Thank you all so much for your comments yesterday. I really do appreciate them. So book-wise, I DNF'd 2 books yesterday, my friends, sort of. Okay, I DNF'd the one by Barbara Daly, the what was it, the Sheriff's Christmas Proposal or something like that. I couldn't read any more of it, you guys. I really wasn't enjoying. I mean, it was cute, but I did not feel the relationship between the characters at all. So they were supposed to be a second chance romance, and it was an infatuation as teenagers, but he continued to be infatuated with her, and it was a little stalkerish, is what I felt like. She was going back to Arizona for a couple days for her son's birthday so they could celebrate with her in-laws, because her husband, again, is deceased. And he, follows her out there to get some time together. Creepy. There's one thing to run into somebody at the local grocery store and be like, oh, I had no idea that you were going to be here. Oh, how funny. We ran into each other in the fruits and vegetables aisle. But there's another thing entirely to get on a plane and fly to a different state. At that point, I was like, I'm good. Thanks. And then the other book was The Matchmaking Can Be Murder. I just wasn't feeling it, guys. I was really enjoying it, but I think I'm over rereads right now. I think I need to step away from rereading anything that I've already read. So with that in mind, yesterday, I did a little Google searching while I was on my lunch break. I took about 15 minutes to eat my sandwich because I did, of course, come in late because I had to go to the doctor's in the morning. And I Google searched Amish Cozy Mysteries because, of course, we know of the big ones, the ones by Amanda Flower, and I know that there's a lot of other ones. So I was looking for something really cute. And there's only 3 books in this series, and it jumped out at me because I fell in love with the cover. And I know the author because I've read her quite a bit for Harlequin, the Love Inspired line. And this is Dead Wrong by Vanetta Chapman. Is that cover not delightful? So this is book 1 in the Agatha's Amish B&B mystery series. So like I said, there's only 3 books. It's only a trilogy. I'm pretty sure. I think the last book came out in 2021, so I don't think there's going to be any more. But basically what I love about this is it's not your typical Amish set in Pennsylvania or Ohio. This is about a woman. She's older. She's in her early 50s, and her brother had passed on, and she inherited his property in Texas, an Amish community in Texas. So she goes down to Texas and her brother had been running this bed and breakfast, so she takes it over. And so you get all that in the prologue, and then the story starts about 10 months later, and she's kind of doing some, she's going to the cabins or the rooms, changing the linens, you know, things like that you would do at a bed and breakfast if you're the owner or part of the cleaning staff. And she finds a dead body, and her next door neighbor is a man named Mr. Vargas, Tony Vargas, and he is a retired police chief for the local town, or police detective for the local town. The two of them become friends. He's a bit older than her because he's now retired, so I think he's in his mid-60s. His wife has passed on. Her husband had passed on, so she's also single. I don't believe there's going to be any romance in this. I don't see Vanetta Chapman doing that because he's not Amish. You know, like she's very sticks very much with the Amish, but I love the fact that they have a friendship. I think that's delightful. So this is a relatively shorter audiobook. It's about 6 hours long. The book comes in at under 300 pages, and I listened to it on the way home from work yesterday, and I got about 20% in, and I'm loving it so far. It is so, so cute. So I'm really, really happy I picked this one up. And then I went through my collection of books last night on Kindle, and basically what I did was I went through to my Kindle library, and I typed in Amish just to see what would come up. And I forgot that I had this series. Now, I've read another series, but I've read several series by this author. I really like her work. She is kind of similar to Linda Castillo in the Kate Burkholder series, where it's Amish and it's a little darker, but she doesn't go as dark as Linda Castillo. Like, she doesn't go as graphic, if we can put it that way. And that's Marta Perry. And Marta Perry also writes romances, which are delightful. So yeah, I found this one. Now, I think I had started this book, and I got maybe a third of the way through and put it to the side. Like, maybe I was reading it for an Amish in April, I think. And then Amish in April ended, and it was like the beginning of the next month, and I wanted to start the new books for May. I'm pretty sure that was probably my thought process. But I started last night. I am through the first chapter of Murder in Plain Sight by Marta Perry. This is the first book in the Brotherhood of the Raven series, I think it's called. And this is about a young Amish girl who was a young non-Amish girl who was killed. And there's an Amish boy who has been charged with her murder, or the other way around. Like, she was Amish and a non-Amish boy. I'm pretty sure it was an Amish boy who was charged. And this is basically about the lawyer who's been hired to represent him. So yeah, so far, like I said, a chapter in, and I'm really enjoying it. So yay on this one. So we're getting a good kickoff to Amish in April. Lots of murder. Anyway, guys, that is it. I have to get this edited. This is a bit of a longer video, and I need to get ready and go to work, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Take care and happy reading, everybody.